welcome to issue number 3 of Bedlam. In issues number 1 and 2, we met Matter Red, one of the most horrible serial killers of all time, having killed over at least 2,000 people. Doctor came along, did some medical procedures to his brain, and supposedly cured him of his serial killer tendencies. So now Fillmore Press, who was Matter Red, is a reformed killer, and 10 years in the future now, in present time, he is trying to help the police try to catch another serial killer. At the end of issue 2, he confessed to a crime. We find out in this issue that the only reason he did that was so he can get to the police station and work with this detective. So what he does is he examines the body and goes through a lot of police files, and he's able to determine not who the killer is, but why the killer is killing all these people. Something that the police didn't figure out. But the detective isn't so sure, and she believes that the only reason why Fillmore knows all these details and the reason behind the killings is because he is the killer. And eventually they figure it out that Fillmore was Matter Red. And because of that, what they do is they bring in someone from Matter Red's past in an attempt to make him confess to all these killings that they believe that he has committed. So that is the basic premise of this issue. Nick Spencer did a really good job with this issue. It's less gruesome and less grisly than the first 2 issues, but I really felt that there was a lot of development in terms of the characters for the detective and for Fillmore. And I really think the writing was just really well done in this issue. Did a lot to progress the story and develop some of the characters, so I really appreciated that. Riley Rossmo's art in this this isn't your typical comic book, and Riley Rossmo's art is not your typical comic book art, but I think I said it before, I think it really fits well with Bedlam. It's got that kind of gritty kind of feel to it, which adds to the charm, if I can use the word charm, of this series. So now, while this issue was a little bit slower paced than the first 2 issues, I still really liked what Nick Spencer was doing with the writing in terms of developing the story and developing the characters and the plot and moving this whole series forward. And I really appreciate that when a writer does that for a story like this. So I'm going to give this issue a 4.0 out of 5. Highly recommend this series if you can find it. It's still early on. You can pick up issues number 1 through 3 at your local comic book store, and hopefully you enjoy it as much as I do. This is 604 Comics. Thank you for watching this review. Leave some comments and let me know what you thought, and I will see you guys later. Take care.